Guys, I'm so sorry about the light. The weather is constantly changing. For 5 minutes it's sunny and then it rains. I'm really sorry about that. Rise up when you're living on your knees, you rise up. Okay, this video isn't about Hamilton, okay? Remember that, Barbara. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today's video will be part 1 of the books I read over quarantine. I became a very passionate reader over the past few months, as that was one of the things that was really keeping me sane over the whole quarantine. And I took this time to really focus on myself and grow as a person and learn something new, educate myself on topics. So I am really excited about all the books that I will be mentioning to you today. If you're not a reader and you don't really enjoy reading books, that's completely fine, and you can find these as audiobooks as well. There are a lot of platforms that are offering audiobooks nowadays. So yeah, I'm just gonna get into the video. So the first book is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. I picked this book up to improve my communication skills. I have always struggled with how to communicate my needs and wants effectively. And this book definitely gave me the tools how to get better at that, and at presenting my ideas in a way that people want to engage with them, and how to turn situations that don't really look good for me around so I can benefit from the outcome of the situation, as well as the other side feels good about the outcome. So it's basically a win-win type of situation. I learned how to negotiate effectively and how important it is to be a good listener and an empathetic person, as well as how to be a better friend. This book is filled with real stories of people who applied the principles from the book in their real business or everyday lives. And it makes you even more connected to the principles, and it makes you trust them a little bit more. So I would definitely recommend this book to absolutely everyone, whether you're in business or for your everyday life. It's definitely going to improve your communication skills. The next book is Untamed by Glennon Doyle. This book is so wonderful. It's filled with raw, real-life experiences, feelings of great love and pain, real struggles in life, and achievements. The way Glennon decided to openly share her life story, her journey through life, how much she has learned, all the obstacles, it's so beautiful, so raw, so touching. I didn't even want to put the book down. I read it in 2 days and it was so worth it. It was just kind of keeping me glued to turn the pages. I was obsessed. The book sort of keeps you on your toes. On every page there is a new aha moment, new lesson and realization. Reading about her story and the way how she transformed herself from being tamed girl to becoming an untamed woman who is being unapologetically herself and that is living her life on her own terms was so inspiring and so empowering. I absolutely loved the book, and I'm sure a lot of you guys would love it too. The next book I highly recommend, and it's called Me and White Supremacy by Layla Saad. I don't have a physical copy here with me right now because after I read it, I lent it to my friend. With everything that's been going on in the world for the past few months, it's so important for us to take responsibility for our own education. This book allowed me to open my eyes to the reality of white privilege, racism, and to how deeply it's actually enrooted in me and our society. This is a book that you do, not just read. Every chapter deals with a different issue, and it's followed by a set of questions that you should answer for yourself. Going through this book was definitely not comfortable. It was very eye-opening. It expanded my knowledge, and it kind of layer by layer was revealing what my belief system is and how it was built over the years in my society. I would highly recommend this book to all the white people out there, and we should all start from within and do the work that is required to make our society better. So yeah, I definitely recommend the book. Next book is Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book truly changed my mind about the whole idea of motivation. I realized what it actually takes to create new habits, how to make them stick, and how motivation actually has very, very little to do with the whole process. It talks about why the smallest habits matter so much, about awareness, repetition over perfection, how to keep going when the initial motivation is long gone, how important it is to focus on your environment, paying attention to the words you say to yourself and about yourself to others, and how to learn and unlearn your identity. This book is filled with hidden gems and it's an easy read. So if your current habits aren't serving you and they are not really helping you to become the best version of yourself or to live your dream life, this book will definitely put you on the right path toward changing your habits. Next book is called Silicas Journey by Heather Morris. This book is filled with raw life experiences of a Jewish girl that was taken into a concentration camp in the World War II called Auschwitz. And after liberation of the camp, instead of being freed, she went through another set of terrible, inhuman life circumstances. You'll find real feelings of despair, great love, true friendships, physical and emotional pain, and most importantly, strength of a character and true survival mode. This book landed in my hands right at the beginning of the lockdown. Reading it made me so grateful for the life I have and how staying at home is really not that terrible. And last but not least, it's The Universe Has Your Back by Gabby Bernstein. This is a very spiritual book that page by page makes you feel more connected to yourself and as well to the higher power, the universe. It's filled with Gabby's personal experiences and how the tips and steps that she's given in the book actually worked in her life. Every chapter is followed by a series of steps that will open your heart and mind to the higher power. That includes meditation practices and prayers. I love this book so much because I am a spiritual junkie and I definitely believe in energy and higher power and that there is something beyond us. So reading this book made me feel a little bit more aligned with the universe and allowed me to be a little bit more present within myself as well. This is all from today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any more book recommendations that I did not mention, please leave them down below for me. I love to read, so I will definitely take your recommendations into consideration. Again, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more and I will see you in my next video. Bye!